I told you the three things. Now from week 6, we'll start using Zoom. From week 5, I'm sorry, we'll start using Zoom. Next week, Zoom. 6th week, we have tests, grammar, vocabulary, comprehension. The third thing that the homework will be in online assignment. Now, let's start our periods for today. We will take, yes, dear?
Writing or what?
Yes, we'll start with the writing, and then we will we'll take vocabulary. Can you see my PowerPoint?
Yes.
Yes. Oh, okay. So,
Yes.
oh, where did it? Here is it. Minimize this. Show. So, literary analysis. Okay. Ayten, read your Ayten.
Okay. A literally analysis
Analysis.
Analysis essay is a form of opinion essay. In this, students share their opinion about the theme and other literary elements of a piece of writing. These views and opinions are then supported with evidence from the relevant work. The literary piece of writing can be a short story, poem, or any other fictional or non-fictional work.
So this is, again, I'm summarizing for you what you are going to write. You will write a literary analysis. You will analyze, the student will analyze a piece of writing, a poem, a non-fiction work, a fiction work, short story. You will analyze what? I will analyze the literary elements. The literary elements like what? Like the plot, like the figurative language, like the theme, like point of view. Okay, so here the elements of literature to analyze. What are you going to analyze? What will you analyze in the piece of writing? Thank you, Ayten. Malak Khalid, are you here? So Malak, please write in the chat. Malak, previous time I told you have to buy a mic. So are you even here or not attending with us today?
No, teacher, she's here, but my...
Okay, Malak, please write in the chat. Where is your mic, ya Malak? You have to buy a mic, dear. Okay, yes, teacher, please, ya Malak, buy a mic. Okay, dear? I have to hear your voice. Okay. Lina Haroub?
Yes.
Lina, read, ya Lina. The elements of literature to analyze. Which point you're going to analyze? Huh?
Which word?
From the point?
From the in front of you, point of view, yes.
Yeah, okay. The point of view is important in the work of literature. It communicates to the readers who is narrating the story. This section attempts to explain why the author has selected a particular perspective.
Yes.
Setting.
So
The
if it's told from the narrative, if it's a narrative, so we will discuss that this story is written from a first point of view. So this is better because the narrator described all of his feelings and thoughts. For example, I'm just giving examples. So we can discuss or criticize or analyze the point of view. We can analyze a setting. Setting, continue, Lean.
Me?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Setting. The setting highlights the specific time period and the region in which the characters are moving and performing. Just like characters, settings are also important to analyze, as the author expresses his or her opinion on a certain character. What they think about places can also be
yes. So the setting, you can analyze the setting of the story. So what is the setting, when and where? So you can analyze and you talk about the choose of the author for the setting, for the place. Maybe it is a horror story, so the place was in an isolated land. Maybe it's a funny story, so the place was in the farm fair, or the boy bought candy cottons, and the atmosphere will be funny and charming. Yes, yes.
Miss, can you explain for me the point of view?
We will explain it later, because yeah, in the literature, in the writing, this is what you analyze, but point of view will be studied more deep into the details in the literature. Because in point of view, I have, when I write a narrative, when I write the narrative, it's better to be said from my opinion. When I tell you a story, it's better to be said from my opinion, from my side, because I will tell you everything happened with me. Yeah, if something happened to me and Sidra was there with me, which is better? Who is better to tell you? Sidra tells you or I tell you?
You.
I tell you better, because I know all the information. I know everything happened. Not like Sidra. Sidra was just attending with me. So this is the point of view.
Yes. Okay.
And setting, we can analyze setting, and then the imagery. Thank you, Sidra. Riyam, read please, imagery.
Imagery. The imagery is used as symbol, and many of the story's main elements are hidden in them. Therefore, it is an important aspect of literary work. In it, the author attempts to draw a picture in the reader's mind.
Yes, the imagery. We can analyze, which is, I focus here because we took this in the literature. We can analyze how the author drew the image for me, how he used the 5 senses in drawing the image. Drawing the image. Continue.
In the literary analysis essay,
Literary, dear, literary.
Literary analysis essay taught about the impact of the use of imagery on the story. Also, take into consideration the work of literature, development of the story, and its impact on the characters.
Yes. Okay, thank you. Elena Al-Otaibi, are you here?
Yes, Miss.
Yes, please read the plot.
The plot is one of the most important elements of the literary essay. It's
Literary essay.
Literary essay. It provides insight into how the story unfolds. It is the pattern of events that eventually make up a story. Sometimes the authors use the non-linear plot, i.e., they include the flashbacks of or future events to make the story more
Captivating.
You have to pay attention to this point while writing a
literary analysis essay. So one more thing I can analyze is the plot. Plot is the events. Plot is the events of the story. So I can analyze and I can say that the events or the order of events, okay, was catchy, was good in order to create suspense. But you have to be aware that sometimes the author goes to flashbacks, and he takes scenes from the back and brings them to the future. If you will analyze a piece of fiction, when the author takes flashback scenes with the current scenes, so it's not arranged chronologically. Okay, he goes to the back and comes in to the future again, or to the present again. The last thing we can analyze for now, there are many elements of the literature. The figurative language. When I want to say that he used the figurative language, like simile, metaphors, and personification, and this we applied in literature to create his what, girls? What do I use figurative language to create? What? To draw the image, or to draw the image, because here he compares two things to each other, like when he was describing the cave in order to show you. Okay,
simile.
Yeah. Simile, metaphors, and personification. So Razan Ismail, are you here?
Yes.
Yes, please read it, Razan.
Yes, which page?
From PowerPoint.
Oh, okay. This section introduces the topic to the reader by including interesting
information. What are you going to read? You will read now the literary analysis outline, the essay outline. The first part is the introduction. In the introduction, we agreed before what we are going to write in the introduction. Hook,
Thesis,
background,
idea.
thesis.
And the author.
Hook, background, thesis. Read, ya Razan.
And the
Writing a good essay introduction is essential when drafting a strong essay.
Razan, yes, we are in from this section introduces the topic to the reader.
I finished it.
Yes, okay, continue.
Literary analysis essay introduction should be engaging in order to motivate reader to read the essay. Present background
So a
information.
hook, I start with the hook and then the background information. And then?
Present background information of the text in this section. In the end, close your introductory paragraphs with a thesis statement.
Yes. Okay. Jana Khater, are you here? We have Jana Khater, right? Yes, Jana Khater, please read.
After writing,
then the body. I will now move to the body.
After writing an introduction, move to the body section to present ideas, statements, and explanations to support your claim.
Ideas, statement, and explanation to support my claim. So if I'm writing about how he drew the image using the 5 senses, so now I will try take quotations from the fiction and put it, or from the non-fiction and put it, or from the poem and put it. So we will say as the author wrote in line number 7, for example, and then I mentioned it when he compared that to that. Continue.
The vocabulary
Yes.
You got it?
Yes.
Great.
Yes.
Okay.
What
Okay. 20, which page? What? You will upload page 22 for me. Solve it and upload it. Okay, continue reading.
In the body paragraphs of a literary analysis essay, a writer takes references from the text to support his argument. This can be done using the quoting as well as paraphrasing method, depending on the writer's choice.
So yes, I take quotes, okay, or I paraphrase is to re-say what he said in different words. Okay, thank you. Jana Abdullah. Read.
Yes, can we use the figurative language in the bodies?
Yes, of course. Yes, read. Jana, read from the PowerPoint in front of you. Nazik, read ya Nazik.
Yes, where did we stop?
From writing the body.
Okay, writing the body of your essay includes a topic, sentence, sub-arguments, and supporting evidence. All of the arguments in the body paragraphs should collectively back the main argument of the essay.
Yes, should support the main idea or the main argument. Continue the conclusion. Now we are in the conclusion. How?
It is the last and most important part of the essay. It presents the way your literary work reflects the plotline and ideas of the author. When moving from your outline to writing, focus on all the features of the literary work you are going to analyze.
So I will, this is the last thing. I will stop here and I want to show you another sheet. So girls, can you see this paper? Girls,
Yes.
can you see it?
Yes.
Yes, yes.
Okay.
Yes,
Linkuzi, can you see it?
yes, miss.
Can you read, please? This is the literary analysis essay outline. Can you read it? Paragraph 1.
First sentence, hook lead your reader in with an interesting question
Imagery. Imagine. You can start with this. Imagine a word and continue. Here he gives you examples to start with your hook. Yes.
Imagine a word or shocking statement. Write a few sentences about your topic.
You have to mention the author. You have to mention the title.
Often not, but not always. The thesis is the last sentence of the introduction. Sample thesis, the short story, the lottery
For example,
demonstrates the
he
power
brought for
of
you a short story called The Lottery to show you. So here he will say to you what is the thesis statement when he want to analyze the lottery. He said what? Demonstrates
the power of the tradition and
ritual
ritual in society, even if the tradition or ritual is unfair or unjust.
Yes, so this is his opinion. This is the thesis statement of the lottery that he want to analyze. So he want to analyze the theme of the lottery. So he said that the lottery demonstrates the power of a tradition and ritual in society, even if that tradition or ritual is unfair or unjust. So this is how he formed the introduction: a hook, a background, the thesis. Done? Are you sure it's done? Girls, you have any questions till now in the introduction? Because today you will start.
No.
Okay, teacher.
Yes, Bashira.
What's the meaning of the lottery?
Lottery is it is some this that you buy and it has two meanings. This that you buy card and I won the lottery.
Oh, okay, I understand.
In the streets for 2 riyals and then you win million riyals. It's not here in Saudi Arabia and in Arab countries because it's haram.
Oh, okay.
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 Yes.
We'll take this statement from the from the story, yani?
No, thesis statement is from your mind. What do you want to analyze? I want to analyze the theme. So you will write a thesis statement about the theme. I want to analyze the figurative language. I will write a thesis statement about the figurative language.
Yeah.
Okay. Masa, are you here? Masa, can you please read paragraph 2?
Okay.
Paragraph
you will
2.
upload this sample?
Yes. I will upload everything. Everything I finish, I upload for you.
Okay.
Yes. Paragraph 2.
Clear topic sentence.
The first paragraph. Now I will write the first body paragraph. Yani I finish introduction. I will move to the first body. Yes.
Clear topic sentence. Make sure that it relates to your writing task. Sample topic sentence.
Here is a sample. Here he shows you how he writes.
In this society, have positive attitude toward the lottery. Give explanation, example,
and quotes. So this is what you believe, that the lottery has been a tradition in this particular society for several years. How did you know? I have to give explanation, or I have to give examples or quotes from the story. So what did he do?
To support your ideas, Old Man Warner accepts the lottery without question, because he believes in the power of tradition and that a lottery in June means corn be heavy soon.
I can't find where are you. The lottery is a tradition in which a member of the community is randomly picked to be a sacrificial of where are you? Please, dear, focus. Read it from give explanation.
Yeah, I read it from give explanation.
Okay, read it now.
Okay. From the story to support your idea, Old Man Warner accepts the lottery without question, because he believed in the power of tradition and that a lottery in June means corn be heavy soon.
Girls, do you see what? I can't see it.
She's reading paragraph 3 to the second.
I want paragraph 1. This paragraph, this one.
Okay.
This. Wake up, dear.
Give explanation, example, and question.
from the story to support your ideas. The lottery is a tradition. Teacher, this is the line that I should read it.
Yes, please. All of this.
The
Read
lottery
this.
tradition in which one member of the community is randomly picked to be carved, offering
A sacrificial offering to the agriculture gods. Okay. Here, concluding sentence. So here he gave the example. Yani here he wrote what he wants to say. This is the topic sentence. Then he gave examples for the lottery. The lottery is a short story. Then concluding sentence. Make sure it relates to your writing task. That should be related to your writing task. How he write it? He wrote what? Read in the blue. Masa, read in the blue.
Okay, make sure it relates to your writing task. A sample concluding sentence. Although parts of a ritual have been lost or changed the society in the story, still practice the lottery every June.
Okay, thank you. Hala Safar, please, paragraph the second and third or no, we will now talk about the second body paragraph, which is called paragraph number 3 after the introduction. And the first body, now the second body. Hala?
Clear topic sentence, make sure it relates to your writing task.
The same, I should have a clear topic sentence. So this is number 2, to support my claim. Huh?
Sample the topic sentence. Some people in this society have positive attitudes toward the lottery. Give explanation, examples, and quotes from the story to support your ideas. Old man Warner accepts the lottery without question because he believes in the power of tradition and that a lottery in June means corn may have this. Page 23. Clear concluding sentence. Make sure it relates to your writing task. Sample concluding sentence. Old man Warner is a symbol of the power of tradition in a society.
Thank you. Batul, are you here? Batul?
Yes.
Yes, please, Batul. Now we are in the third body paragraph. Introduction, first body, second body, the third body. The same, clear topic sentence, huh?
Yeah, you want me to read?
Yes, please.
Clear topic sentence. Make sure it relates to your writing. Sample topic sentence. However, some people have changing, even negative attitudes towards the lottery. Give an explanation, example, and quotes from the story to support your ideas.
Yes, continue.
Continue?
Yes.
For instance, the Addams family not accept the lottery because they think it is no longer unnecessary for society to function well. Clear concluding sentence. Make sure it relates to your writing task. Sample concluding sentence. The Addams attitude demonstrates that some people no longer want to practice the lottery, probably because they realize how barbaric the ritual is.
Yes, thank you. Okay, paragraph 5. Now we reach the conclusion. We reach the conclusion. Okay, Kadi?
Can I read?
Who says, can I read?
Yes, me, Basima.
Okay, after Kadi. Kadi?
Yes, miss.
Yes, Kadi, please read.
From where?
Conclusion. Now I am in the conclusion. I will finish my essay, huh? Read يا كادي. Can you read يا كادي?
Which page from the book?
Yeah, Kadi, which page, Kadi? Which page were we reading? Kadi, what are we reading? Hello, girls? Do you hear me? Kadi, where are we, dear?
Yes, miss.
From where do we read? For 10 minutes now. From where were we reading?
Page 33, teacher.
In where? In the book? Kadi, we are not holding a book, dear. We are not holding a book. We are reading from the PowerPoint presentation in front of you. Can you read it, please? Paragraph 5, the conclusion.
Generally speaking, the reworded thesis in the first sentence of the introduction sample
here. This is the first thing we do to reworded thesis. What is reworded, teacher? Reworded is to rewrite the thesis in different words. The thesis, I will rewrite it in different words. Girls, there is one sitting next to her mom and my mom talking to the phone. So I will mute you all. And please, Kadi, unmute yourself. Unmute yourself via Kadi. Yes, sample. Give me sample for the reworded thesis. Read. Read ya Kadi.
Today the lottery is a reminder that people needed to stand up for what they believe in and out, just follow unfair traditions and rituals that have been passed on for generations. Wrap up your ideas.
This is the thesis statement written again in different words. Then he wants you to wrap up your ideas about your topic.
Wrap up your ideas about your topic. Leave your reader with a final thought or a question. Sample final questions. If we as a society had never fought for women to vote, or never spoke out against discriminations, how would you be living today?
Excellent, thank you. Basima, please, additional notes. Read the additional notes.
Make sure your title reflects your topic and story. Hooks and final thoughts or
questions. Don't forget the title. Don't forget to write a title. Okay.
Hooks
and then
and
the hook.
final thoughts or questions are example of rhetorical devices. Technique a writer uses.
What is rhetorical devices? Techniques that the writer use
to persuade the reader to believe or her point of view. Write with focus and patience for your ideas. Aim to be as clear as possible. Edit carefully for errors in meaning and convention.
You have to revise. You have to be clear. You have to focus and write it with passion. Okay?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
You will upload this?
I will upload everything, dear. I will show you another one. This is a sample of literary analysis. Here is it. Okay. Razan Badia, are you here?
Yes, I'm here.
Can you see this page, dear?
Yes.
No, not this. Where is it? Where is it? 1 minute. I closed it by mistake.
Oh.
Here is it, girls. Can you see it? Sample literary analysis?
Yes.
Yes, please read it, Razan.
Okay. The purpose of a literary analysis essay is to closely examine some aspects of a literary work. In this essay, RHS student Moses Martinez analyzes the fears felt by the characters in William Godling, Lords of the Files. Notice that the essay follows the proper MLA format.
Okay, look here. What will he analyze? He will not analyze the event of the story. He will analyze only the fears felt by the character in a story called William Golding's Lord of the Flies. He will just analyze one point. You will analyze one point in your literature work. Okay, so this is Island of Fear. Island of Fear. So because he analyzes the fear the character felt in the short story or in the story. Read.
Island of Fear.
So this is how you are going to write the title. The title is not more than 3 or 4 words, and it's all capitalized except the prepositions.
As humans, we all fear something, and we deal with those fears in ways that match our personalities.
Yes, this
And
is
Lord
one
of
more
Flies,
thing I want to say. Here, he talked to you. The one who wrote this is talking to the reader. I don't want you to talk to the reader. It is talking to the reader will not make your writing formal. Okay? And if you go to college and you are asked to write, you are writing formal essays. So if you write your opinion or you mention yourself, it will be considered to be wrong. So from now on, practice to not mention yourself at all. Do not mention yourself at all. Teacher, I want to say that we all fear something. Don't say we. Say as human people fear something and deal with those fears in ways that match their personalities. People, talk about the people. If you want to say anything about yourself, don't mention yourself. Mention others. Mention other people. Again, here he wrote, we all fear something. Don't mention yourself. Don't say we, say people. Okay?
طب miss, why?
Because mentioning yourself is only allowed in the narrative. That's it. Other. It says you should be formal. How can you be formal? Do not talk to the reader. Continue.
In Lords of the Files, William Golding's show the fears of Jack, Raph, and Piggy.
So here, he mentioned the title, he mentioned the author, and he mentioned what he's going to talk about, the fears. Continue.
Fears of Jack, Raph, and Piggy, and chooses specific way for each to deal with his fears. Therefore, each of the three boys reacts to fear in his own unique way.
So this is where is the thesis statement shows the fear of this. This is the thesis statement. After here, the background, after the hook. Done? Okay, continue.
The first boy, Jack, believes that a beast truly does exist. He is afraid and he admits it. However, he deals with his fear with aggressive violence. He chooses to hunt for the beast, arm himself with a spear, and practice killing it. We're strong, we hunt. If there is a beast, we'll hunt it down.
What is he doing here? He talked about the first boy, Jack, and he believes that the beast truly exists. He is afraid, and then he starts to bring what? Quotation to show that he was really afraid. This is quotation that Jack said in the novel. Continue. And he mentioned the line, even the line here, in line 91. Continue.
He also uses the fear of the beast to control and manipulate other children. Because they fear the beast, they are more likely to listen to Jack and follow his orders. Furthermore, Jack fears Raph's power over the groupie and Piggy's rational thought. This is because he knows that both directly conflict with his thirst for absolute power. He responds to this fear in his familiar, violent way. He physically and verbally abuses Piggy, and he argues with Raph and questions his authority to such an extent that he ends up leaving the group. Jack eventually consolidates his power by forcing the last member of Raph's group into his tribe and ordering a hunt for Raph.
Thank you, Roseanne. Sidra? Paragraph number 2. The second boy. Sidra, are you here?
Yes.
Sidra, you read? You read today, Sidra? Riyam, are you here?
Yes, I'm here.
Can you read, please, Riyam?
Yes, sure.
Yes.
Next, the boys' leader, Rolf, has his own fears. However, he deals with them differently than Jack does. At first, he does not fear the beast. Rather, he fears that the boys will never be rescued.
What is he doing here? Here he is analyzing the second boy. The second boy, what? The second boy's fear, because he analyzes the fear. So he says the statement, the main statement, and then he supports it with details. Continue.
Due to the group's inability to keep a rescue fire lit, Ralph's fear remains veiled through most of the book, yet his efforts to convey the urgency of the fire to the group are thwarted by Jack. Complete?
Yes.
At one point, Ralph exclaims, "I am Chief. There's no signal showing. There may be a ship out there. Are you all of your rockers?"
Yes, this is an evidence from the story, an evidence, a quotation that Ralph said. Yes, and he says this quote, huh?
This quote shows how he continuously tries to stress the fire and his fear of not being rescued.
Yes.
Okay. Ralph also begins to fear the other boys. After Simon dies, he realizes just what the boys are capable. Miss, can you remove it? Of doing, especially under Jack's influence. He tries to conquer this fear by looking to Piggy for rationalization and for guidance as to how best lead on the island.
So girls, what is he doing here? He is analyzing the boys' fear in the bodies and support each paragraph with a main statement and support it with evidence from the novel. Bashir, are you here? Bashira, please, the third paragraph.
In conclusion, the last boy Piggy. Sorry, Miss, my internet keeps glitching. Okay.
Okay.
The last boy Piggy fears Jack, and with good reason. Jack takes his anger out on Piggy, who stands in sharp contrast to Jack's character. I'm scared of him, but if you out of the line, but if you stand out of the line way, he would hurt the next thing, and that's me. And then Piggy handles this fear by avoiding Jack and remaining loyal to Ralph. Another fear that Piggy experiences is the fear of being ignored or shunned by others. Above all else, Piggy wants acknowledgement of his opponent throughout thought, as proven by his statement. I got the couch. You let me speak.
You let me speak. So this is another evidence from the story. Continue.
This quote shows Piggy's constant effort to be recognized by others and make them pay attention to him. Throughout the most of the novel, Piggy seeks refuge from his fear in both Ralph and the conch. In conclusion, William Golding's novel Lord of the Fire
Right? Are you here,
right?
Right? Yes, right?
Yes. Yes.
Read, please. In conclusion.
In conclusion, William Golding's novel Lord of the Files
so he restated the main idea again.
Exposes the reader to three characters with different personalities and fears. Jack, Ralph, and Piggy. Each of the boys tries to conquer his fear in different way. Fear is a natural emotion encountered by everyone, but each person deals with it in a different way that best fits his or her individual personality.
Yes, so now girls, we took another PowerPoint presentation about writing a literary analysis. We took the outline, we took a sample. Now it's your turn to write a literary analysis. About what, teacher? Search. You are in the process of search. You open the internet, you write literary analysis topics, pick one. I can give you topics to write about, but I want you to pick one. And which point you want to analyze in the work, in the literary art, in the paper. So from now, you will start your first draft. I will make an online assignment and you gather the information, write it in your copybook, information about which topic you will write about, which point you will criticize or analyze.
Teacher, you are going to write an essay?
Yes, because next week we'll write the essay, but this week the homework is to write the first draft, to gather the information, to decide on which topic you are going to write about and which point you are going to analyze.
Okay.
Are you okay?
Teacher,
we will go. Yes.
Which story?
As you want. Any fiction or non-fiction art or a piece of art or a poem, anything from the internet. Search. You have to search.
We will write the introduction.
Yes? Yes, what you want? Again, you will
Let's just
write
write
literary
information.
analysis topics on the internet and you read and you pick one. Which topic you want to write about, which piece of art you want to criticize or analyze, search and write them down on paper, picture it and upload it for me in the online assignment that I will create after I finish.
So teacher will write what's the title and who are the...
Write everything you want,
characters.
but don't write an essay. This is gathering information.
Miss, so how many
Just
paragraphs?
say your main ideas.
I don't want an essay now, girls. I don't want the essay now. I want you to concentrate the topic. Which topic you will write about? The topic. How will you write about? What will you criticize in this topic?
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
Okay. Bye. 3 minutes break and come because I have already taken 8 minutes from the second period.
How many lines?
3 minutes, girls. 11:30 you're here. Bye, girls.
How many lines?
Bye.
No lines, girls. You are just collecting information.
So مثلا we